Someone's in the kitchen with Dinah. Dinah, 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 Dinah. All right, no buy 2025. No one's buying anything.
I'm doing a no buy for 2025, and my rules are extensive. They're extensive, so buckle up.
Well, she said it best. Buckle up, boys. So this is the year of the underconsumer, okay? No one wants to buy shit anymore. Some argue they can't afford it. Guilty. Now, I'm in Michigan on vacation, and I wanted to cut some costs, so instead of flying, we drove all the way from Florida to Michigan. My girlfriend wasn't happy about that, but it's cool, all right? We didn't consume much. We had some sex. That was free, okay? It could cost you if you don't pull out. But anyways, the year of the underconsumer, people are done. They're over it, all right? And we're going to talk about it. We're going to have some fun.
I like this. I'm not broke. I'm an under consumer. I'm just whatever others are consuming, I'm under it.
Yeah. All right. According to an AI overview here on Google, the current forecasts, consumer spending in 2025 is expected to see muted growth. Okay? Muted growth. That's good terminology. With consumers prioritizing value and remaining cautious due to persistent inflation, leading to a focus on essential purchases and potentially lower spending on big ticket items. However, there's always a however, Big Daddy. Some analysts predict a slight uptick in sex and drugs and rock and or roll. No, I'm just kidding. A slight uptick in spending as the economy stabilizes, with real consumption growth potentially reaching around 2.5 to 2.7%. I don't know what any of that means, but I think people are still going to be buying out there. That's just what I'm assuming, especially food and women. That's all I know. Anyways, let's keep this party moving. It's colder than a Siberian summer out here. I'm not kidding. I got long johns on, 2 pairs of underwears. All right, so anyways, so this trend is becoming more and more popular. This dude literally does live streams where he just basically yells at people and goes, stop buying stuff. You don't need it. You can't afford it. Money's better. Fuck your shoes. And I think we're all guilty of that. You know what I mean? Like, on my 9th pair of shoes, I said, I think I already have these. It turns out I have 3 of the same shoe in 3 different colors. So I'm guilty of this reckless nonsense spending. I don't want to just point it to women, although I do think they are the worst when it comes to buying just tchotchkes and shit. No offense. I have a girlfriend. It's not a competition, but she's winning. Anyways, let's really get this party started here. Just saying, I do get it. I'm guilty of these things.
I have fully decided that I am done with the constant buying and overconsumption and just wasting of money that I do every single freaking month, and I'm over my own bullshit, okay?
I want to just have everything I own fit in one picture.
You don't want anything nice?
I think
Now this is becoming a big trend right here. This is like extreme kind of minimalism, reverse consumerism. The Joneses, fuck them. We're going this way. This is kind of a big one. And I do get it.
I can't speak for everyone, but this will be my story. I always grew up with the mindset of whoever dies with the most toys wins. Well, several years ago, that mindset shifted, and it did collectively with my spouse, and we were both like, hey, this whole chase after all of the things, endless marathon fucking sucks. So we sold 90% of our shit, bought a piece of land, live in a 200 square foot tiny home. Look at the chickens. And when we sold our dream house, or what we thought was to be our dream house, 3,500 square foot, Pensacola, Florida, next to the beach, blah, blah, blah. And we have zero debt now, zero mortgage, zero rent. The freedom is unexplainable.
Yeah, I think that's a big one for me. I just don't want to stress about money. I mean, that's a bit extreme though. 3,600 square feet to 200 square feet. I mean, if you got kids and shit, you might need around 1,500 square feet, 1,200 square feet minimum. You know, I'm sure you could make do, I guess. You can. You know, when your kid turns 6, send them to work at the Nike factory in Indonesia. I get it. They got to learn responsibility. I get it. They can sew you your shoes. You don't even have to buy them anymore. not to make light, but this is a big thing. And I'm with this guy. I don't want to be so far removed from society, but I do want to move somewhere where my bills are, I mean, I want to take them all the way to the ground. Drop it low. How low can you go? Touch your toes. Anyways, but that's a big one. This is a big thing. People are doing it. Chickens and shit. I get it.
But this lifestyle is not for everyone. But if you're on the fence and you're thinking about doing this type of lifestyle, just do it. Just do it. What color is my Bugatti? Debt-free.
Number 1, no new clothing, period. Not even thrifting or anything like that. If I'm spending money on it in 2025 and it's clothing, it will not be mine.
So I am planning on doing a no buy 2025, the whole year. This is really gonna be freaking hard, but I'm tired of wasting my own money and doing it to my damn self. So this is a list I put together of.
Do you think you'll ever get...
I feel it though. I do, unless it's food or for my woman, which I tell her no a lot. I don't like it, but someone's got to do it. Yeah, I'm with it. A lot of people are doing this no buy. They're really cutting back, watching what am I buying? And I'm with it. This chick, do you ever think you get to a stage where you feel like you have enough stuff? No, you don't.
Get to a stage where you feel like you have enough? Like you have enough shoes, you have enough bags, you don't need any more jeans, what you have is enough? Or is it an endless cycle? Will you always feel like you need more? You need the next thing? It just crossed my mind that I think there's never an end to how much stuff we think we need, and it's really overwhelming and really terrible, and I feel like I need to figure out a way to break this cycle for myself.
It's actually kind of on purpose. And what do I mean by that? Well, right here, how the government keeps you being a consumer. Now, I don't want to say this is all conspiracy, but it kind of is. Once this gentleman here kind of breaks it down, just pay attention.
Every 30 to 60 days in the U.S. economy, in order for us to not go in a recession, there has to be at least 70% consumption. If it drops below 70% consumption, we go into a recession. Mm-hmm. So how does the U.S. economy make sure that they are sparking consumption? There is a lead, launch, and sales process. Yeah. Watch. January, top of the year, people are traveling. So they are capitalizing on travel, etc. Top of the year, New Year's Eve, New Year's. Mm-hmm. February, you have Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. March, you're going to have some made up thing on the calendar in March. So normally it's like some traditional holiday, whether it's a President's Day or whether it's a St. Patty's, all these, right? You normally around April time is where you get Easter. Mm-hmm. Right after that, you go into May where you're going to get Memorial Day. Mm-hmm. Right after that, you're going to go into June where you're going to have Juneteenth and several other like local holidays. Yeah.
And first day of summer, June 21st. And if you're a skateboarder, go skateboarding day, which is June 21st.
Yeah. You're going to have 4th of July in July. Mm-hmm. In August, you got back to school. Yep. In September, you're going to have Labor Day. Yep. In October, you got Halloween. In November, you got Thanksgiving. In December, you got Christmas. Sheesh. That is a launch every month.
Come on, man.
It's the truth though. Don't trust one black guy, listen to another one. I actually like this dude, Timothy Ward, cool cat.
We live in a debt-based economy. Here in the United States, in the West, debt-based economy, okay? So basically, in order for the economy to continue going, we have to continue going into debt. You don't believe me? Look it up. It sounds crazy. You can look it up. Which money? You think eventually, if things continue the way they're going now, eventually we will run into that point where there's just no more money for people to spend. And then it's like, well, then who's going to buy your goods and services? Wouldn't that mean then that all the companies and the corporations go belly up? They go bankrupt? Because they're not going to be bringing in any profits because no one has any money to buy anything.
No, they print more, dude. He's got a point though. But back to that, I mean, there's a lot of people, they're like, okay, I'm done buying stuff. And then you got another side of people that are like, we're canceling holidays. Christmas is canceled. I actually kind of like that. I don't really care about holidays. I just want to spend time with my friends and family. Okay? I don't really give a shit, Like I don't care. I don't care about buying gifts. I don't care about Halloween. One Halloween, I was a lamp. I just put a lampshade on my head. I was a fucking lamp. Cost me nothing. I already had the lamp. Went back home, put the lampshade back on. Done. Halloween. But this is a big thing. And a lot of people are like, I'd rather save the money. Let's listen to this broad. $27 a day equals 10 grand a year. Okay? Dude, I'm shivering right now. Shiver me timbers.
Days ago, I saw a girl on here saying $27 a day equals to almost $10,000 a year. And I could not stop thinking about that. Honestly, 2025, let's be mindful how we're spending our money. Okay? We need to have like a conversation with ourselves.
I mean, it's really easy to spend $27 a day. Just walk out your door. Usually I start my morning every morning, just $2, right out the window. I take another 5, just like that. While I'm driving down the road, that's how it feels. But this dude took that mindset to the extreme, right? He saved $250,000 being super frugal, but he took it to the extreme. Bradley on a budget, okay? But it's a real thing. If you actually treat saving money like it's a game, like it's a mission, once you hit a certain number, it becomes fun. Like if you actually think about it and go, oh, only $27 a day. And then eventually you start upping it. You're like, how do I do 40 a day? How do I do 50 a day? Next thing you know, you're whoring yourself on the street. You're taking your wife out there. You're tricking her out. You're doing things you never thought you'd do. All right, anyways, my bad. But it is fun to play it like a game and watch the money stack.
Old wise man once told me, if you could look in your closet, look in your driveway, and look inside your house and see more money than you can see when you look inside your bank account, you's a poor fool.
Damn right. Damn right. Anyways, little words of wisdom from these two people.
De-influence you in like the easiest way possible. You don't have the money. You can't afford it.
Starbucks, count your fucking days.
Speaking of Starbucks, I'm fucking freezing. We gotta take this shit in the house.
You just kicked me out of the house and said I had to go to the store because I'm a distraction.
Well, give me a kiss. All right, back to the Starbucks guy. This is much better in here. This is cozy.
Starbucks, count your fucking days. This Grande Cafe Mocha was $7.43.
He's pissed.
People are done.
No.
I'm done. I will never buy another. You better get your shit together.
Number 2.
He goes, you better get your shit together. I'm never buying another one. How much you want to bet? He's back in the Starbucks line right now. God, that's rich. That's good stuff. I know, I like that. Anyways, back to this lady.
No new shoes unless I wear out a pair I already own to the point of it needing to be replaced.
I've had this iPhone 11 Pro Max since 2019 when I bought it brand new, and I'm going to use it until it dies. And then I will get another brand new Pro Max iPhone.
Yeah, that's a big one, dude. This is like Best Buy right here. All their TVs that they did not sell for Black Friday. And, I'm the kind of guy where I only need 2 iPhones at once. That's just how I roll. But I was forced to get the 14 Pro. I was. Like, they pressured me into it. Like, I was held down. No, but my other phone, the speaker broke. And then nobody fixes phone speakers, or it's hard to fix them. And then the updates, it like fucks up your shit. They almost force you to get one. But like the TVs, right? Dude, a 55-inch TV, like right here, or that one's kind of jumbotron. But we just got a new TV because we had to. Ours simply stopped working. But you know what's funny? My old school TV from like literally the 90s still works. And I use it. And people think I'm strange. But anyways, You can get a new 55 inch for $225 right now. A 55-inch TV. Safe to say nobody's buying them, except for me. Like this. This is the one I was talking about. Right here. I still have this exact fucking TV. Anybody that watches this channel, you know it. My regular videos, it's right behind me. Kaya? The damn dog, dude, I swear. Women and their companion animals. Hey! Anyways, she's not getting any Christmas gifts. Just something to think about.
So I was just talking about this with my girlfriend. Sorry, trying to do hands-free. And I don't feel like buying presents this year. Like, at all. None. Zero. I have no desire.
You know what you should get people instead of just presents? Right here. This is from a long time ago. Way ahead of their time.
What's she need for Christmas? Money. Now there's a nicer way to give it. Give her her own personal checking account from Chemical New York, wrapped in a bright gift stocking.
It's a terrible idea. Don't just give her fucking money readily accessible in a bank account she can just blindly write checks to. I'm just saying, you know, if you do give somebody a gift, just slip them a 20, a 50, $100, no big deal. Hey, Kaya, Mom's gonna be right back. I'm literally right here. Dog doesn't trust me. But that's a big one, man. People just canceling the holidays. Christmas is over. It never even started. And it does seem like nonsense sometimes, especially if you can't afford it. Let's listen to this chick, daily budget tip of the day.
If you're living paycheck to paycheck, stop buying other adults in your life Christmas and birthday presents. That's not generous. That's irresponsible. There's your daily budget tip.
Y'all, look at these.
But what are you supposed to do, though, with kids, you know? I mean, honestly, though, if your kid's like 5, they're not going to remember it. Maybe they will. I doubt it. I feel like kids don't really remember shit. Maybe they do subconsciously, and they end up in therapy. Never mind. This one's funny, though. Look at these doll prices at the store. This one's just kind of a joke. But in case you do need to buy your kids a gift, something to pay attention to.
Doll prices. 54.
Hold on.
54.
Hold on.
34.
$20 cheaper for the black doll. Just saying. Just saying.
54. 54.
You will be happier with more money in your bank account.
I'm not going to say anything else, but you save yourself a couple bucks.
And the easiest way to do that is to spend less money. It's the easiest decision you can make right now that will put more money in your hands. I guarantee you there are things that you're spending money on every single day that you don't need to be buying. Nothing is on sale. The Amazon driver is sick of you. You need to stop seeing shopping as a way to pass time. Spending money is not a leisure activity. Shopping is not a hobby. The less money you spend, the more money you're going to have and the better off you're going to be. The choice is yours. Choose wisely.
I kind of think he's right. This is a guy from earlier that was telling you that kind of screams at you. I like him. I'm going, yo, wait. He's like yelling at me. I'm going, yes, you're right, dude, chill. But shopping is it's a hobby. You know, I love vintage antique shit. And I used to go all the time. Every weekend I'd be at these stores, checking them out, buying random shit. Like, you know, pretend this is a 70-year-old mug. I'd be going, oh my God, you know? I did it so much that I turned it into a business. I started getting these things I was like, they only want $10 for this? It's like on eBay, it's going for $100. So I would say that a lot of us do get roped into, it becomes a hobby. It really does, especially for women. Men, I don't think so much, but let's wind this down, okay? I got a funny Christmas story for you at the end here, too. Kaya, the dog's crying. Great. I didn't get her anything for Christmas.
A problem, okay? I will go in there and I will find clothes for me, clothes for the kids, things for the house, this, that, and the other, and justify every single purchase that I make, and it's all useless. Also a big online shopper, so I will be not doing any online shopping, which is hard. I'm deleting all the random apps on my phone, like I'm taking Amazon off my phone, I deleted the Shein, whatever, American Eagle, whatever. I'm taking all of that off my phone, so I'm not even tempted. Like, just the excess of everything that we have is so unnecessary. So I'm going to attempt to do this all year.
I've done no buys in the past, but usually it's for like a month to 3 months. So talking about doing a no buy for all of 2025 does strike fear into my heart and soul, but that just means that it's probably going to be good for me.
Remember what the other guy said in the beginning. If we're not buying shit, the economy crashes. It's a catch-22. But a lot of people are doing this. I'm joining the party. I'm not buying anything I don't need. The dog is crying. Kaya, come here, baby. She's crying. That's great. She's ruining the entire video and possibly our New Year's. Spoiled. Anyways, I'm doing it too. It's going to be difficult. I don't buy that much stuff, but I do catch myself just randomly on eBay. Randomly going to the mall. Going to a thrift store. I do it too. Just not as bad as some people. They have like a chronic problem. I do notice it with women though. I don't want to like point the finger here. Women, you're keeping the economy going. But I don't want to say I'm not a part of the issue. Anyways, let's end on this note. This one goes, my addiction to buying things that I didn't need started at the Scholastic Book Fair. Anybody old enough to know what that is? Guilty. You guys leave your thoughts. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my holiday. Oh, I forgot. So, funny Christmas story. So, I told my girlfriend, we drove up to Michigan from Florida for Christmas. And, so I got her gifts. I said, let's keep it under $200. Let's not just buy each other shit just to buy each other shit. Just get something meaningful. I kept it pretty cheap. It was around $150 for what I spent on her. And I was really excited because a lot of it was kind of just sentimental stuff I know she's going to use. And I wrapped them up. I kept them hidden. Anyways, point is, I hid the presents so well that I forgot them. Yeah, she had nothing to open on Christmas. And then to my surprise, her gifts that she got me didn't even show up in the mail in time. So we basically both opened nothing for Christmas. And guess what? We had a great time. And I literally realized right then and there, as I was saying to myself going, I'm not 12. Like we could have literally spent $0 on each other, just did the trip, and we would have had just as much fun. I couldn't believe I forgot the fucking gifts. I like wrapped them and shit. I'm keeping them hidden. It's a lesson to be learned though. Anyway, solid talk. You guys want to reach me? Hit me at this number. It is $5 a minute. Ask me anything you like. I know it's a little pricey, but if I don't respect my time, nobody else will. Thanks to everybody who bought a shirt, even though you shouldn't be buying things. Leave the link down below. Solid talk as always. I got to take this dog out for a walk. She is a rascal. Good stuff.